Hey, what's up YouTube? Sergeant Overlander here. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome aboard. I wanted to do a short video today, just a quick walkthrough or walk around, if you will, of my Jeep Rubicon. Come October, it is going to be my full-time home on wheels as I overland across the United States. So let's get to it, and let me introduce you to Rubes here, shall we? Come on. Okay, so let's talk about the vehicle itself. This is a 2014 Jeep Rubicon Unlimited. It is the Hard Rock package, and the color is Anvil. She currently has a little over 78,000 miles on her, and I am itching to put a bunch more once I start my road trip. So let's take a quick walk around of her, and then I'll get into a little bit of detail in terms of some modifications that I've done to her. Alright, so let's talk about what's up underneath Rubes here. She is sitting on a TerraFlex 3-inch Overland lift kit with metal cloak shocks. I upgraded her drag link and track bars. Those are also TerraFlex products, beefed them up. Poison Spider bombshell diff covers, front and rear. She's sitting on 35-inch BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain tires on factory wheels. These are excellent tires. I used them on a road trip recently to Colorado, and they performed tremendously both on and off road. Stopping this big boy, I have a TerraFlex big brake kit on all four corners, and I'm also running a Flowmaster axleback exhaust. Tucks up out of the way from rocks, and I really like the way that it sounds. So up front I have an Addictive Desert Designs stealth bumper. The bumper has an integrated white and amber LED light combo in the center of it. Housed in the middle is my Smittybilt Generation 3 9,500 pound winch with synthetic line. I upgraded my headlights to LED. And I also run a dual stack pillar combo. The top light here is a spotlight, and the bottom light here is a floodlight. We also have Rotopax capabilities up front. I keep a 2-gallon fuel canister on my driver's side and a 2-gallon water canister over here on my passenger side. So in the back, I'm running a full-size spare tire on an Ace Engineering tire carrier. The thing I really like about this tire carrier is it holds Rotopax. So I have two 1-gallon fuel packs tucked nicely up and out of the way behind my spare tire. I used the space that was intended for a high lift jack, and I replaced it with external propane. So it worked out perfectly. I didn't have to put the propane up on my hardtop like you see most Jeeps do. I also deleted my factory rear bumper, saved a bunch of weight, replaced it with this Ace Engineering armor design. I really like it. Very simple, provides great protection. And then of course I have a little Smitty beaver tail step. Not only does it provide a good step to access things off of my roof rack, but it also provides a little bit of protection when you're dropping down off of rock ledges and shelves. Up under the hood, nothing special. I do run a deep cycle AGM battery. And I also installed a Banks cold air intake system. Other than that, she's pretty much stock under the bonnet. I forgot to mention that I took off my factory JKU rock sliders, and they're a good product. These were just a little bit more cooler in my book. Good product, mounted to the frame, but they also have an integrated step. This is a company called Tiger, T-Y-G-E-R, and this is the 4-star rock rail for the Rubicon. And you can kind of see these things have some battle damage, so they work. Let's talk about some interior modifications real quick. First thing you'll notice is this fold-down tailgate table. You see a lot of these in the overlanding community. There's a bunch of different companies out there that make them. They all function basically the same. This is from a company called Springtail Solutions. I've had it on here for years. It's incredible. I use it all the time. And of course it folds and latches when it's not in use. I went with the 100% seat delete in the rear. I took my rear seats out, saved a lot of weight, and it also allowed me the ability to just cross-load all of my gear better. So I went with a Goose Gear platform system. The cool thing about it is you can see it's got cubbies all over the place, so you can store stuff underneath the platform itself and you're not wasting space. And then I also went with a Goose Gear fridge slide that provides a home for my ARB refrigerator. And there's a shot of the fridge slide, fully extended, locked out. I love the integrated cutting board. I have roll bar storage on each side. It's an Amazon products. I believe a company called SunPie makes these. I'm not exactly sure. And then across the top. When you're overlanding full-time, storage is at a premium and you have to find places to stow your stuff. Cool thing about this platform is I can also use it as a sleeping platform should something go wrong with my rooftop tent, or if I just hit some really crappy weather where I don't feel like deploying my tent. Another really cool interior storage feature that I absolutely love is this attic. It's a mesh attic. I believe it's made by a company called Blue Ridge Overland. Takes up no space, doesn't obstruct your view when you're looking behind your Jeep, and it provides a lot of storage up top. I usually keep my sleeping gear, rain gear, cold weather gear, that kind of stuff. Tearaway first aid kit behind the passenger seat. And another view of the platform system. Interior mods are pretty minimal. I don't go for a lot of Gucci stuff. Everything inside has a function and a purpose. The biggest thing that I really upgraded that has paid big dividends are these Armorlite floor covers. So basically all of my floor mats and factory stuff came out of the front, and I run these Armorlite textured mats. Cool thing about these is they have drain holes. So after a trip, you literally just put your hose or the pressure washer inside and wash them off, and they drain right out. Got a little bag that I hang over my grab handle in the front. It's made by Warren. It's really cool. I keep my tire deflators, pressure gauge, and just some quick access stuff inside. And then I have this docking bar by Vector Off-Road. I really enjoy this thing here. It keeps all of my communication and navigation equipment up and out of the way, so I can house my Garmin Overland, my phone, and my GoPro. So it's a little difficult to see, but my ARB twin air compressor takes home underneath my passenger seat. There's a bracket that TerraFlex makes, and I really like it as opposed to having it up under the hood where most guys run it. It's less apt to get damaged and stolen. It's protected from the elements, and I really like the fact that it's up under my passenger seat here. Very clean, very cool, very easy to access. Running it with some braided steel lines because they get hot and definitely under pressure when you're trying to inflate 35-inch tires. Okay, so topside. This is my Shangri-La. This is my home when I'm out overlanding. This is a 55-inch hard shell or clamshell design tent by a company called Free Spirit Recreation. I've had it for a few years. I've used it in all weather conditions. It is equipped with the tri-layer technology fabric, which basically means it stays warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, and it works. I'll go into a little more detail on the tent itself in a future video. I just kind of wanted to give you a walk around and show you how it looks up on the top of the Jeep when it's open. But this is a game changer, man, when you're overlanding full time. It is very comfortable up top, memory foam mattress, LED lighting, and again, I'll do a video on it, kind of standalone at a later date. Cool little shoe pockets so you don't get your interior of your tent dirty. And a cool ladder to get up and down. And lastly, we have the awning system that I've decided to go with. I used to run an ARB touring awning. It was just a 90-degree pull off the side, and it served its purpose. It was pretty difficult to employ by yourself, especially under windy or crappy conditions, which you encounter a lot out there overlanding. So I made the upgrade, made the switch to this Pioneer 270-degree batwing awning, and I have been nothing but pleased with this thing. The coverage it provides is phenomenal. I had it in some pretty harsh weather conditions in Colorado recently. The thing I really love about it is I cook and prepare meals off the back of my Jeep, and I can stand here and do that in every type of weather and have more than adequate protection. Super easy to employ by yourself. It basically just kind of swings out, and very stable in high winds. You have to guy it out, but that's most with any awning. Definitely a keeper. Okay, so that about wraps it up. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I would be honored to have you ride shotgun come October for my epic journey. And until then, be safe, take care. Sergeant Overlander, out.